So, i-discuss ko yan about the structural differences about eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells. Eukaryote or eukaryotic cells, usaya nga cells that contain a nucleus and organelles and are enclosed by a plasma membrane. Example of organelles is ribosomes, which makes proteins. We have endoplasmic reticulum, which sorts and packages the proteins. And the mitochondria, hiya ang nagpo-produce it energy molecule adenosine triphosphate or ATP. They also have a true nucleus which contains the genetic material DNA and is surrounded by a nuclear envelope. The nucleolus is the largest structure in the nucleus of eukaryotic cells. It is best known as the site of ribosome biogenesis. Nucleoli also participate in the formation of signals recognition, particles, and play a role in the cell's response to stress. While the prokaryotic cells are unicellular organisms that lack organelles or other internal membrane-bound structures. Therefore, they do not have a nucleus. Dire para sa eukaryotic nga may true nucleus, kay prokaryotic before nucleus. But instead, generally have a single chromosome, a piece of circular double-stranded DNA located in an area of the cell called the nucleoid. Prokaryotic cells lack to define nucleus or membrane-bound nucleus, but the genetic material of the cell is located more or less centrally in the irregularly shaped region. Next is capsule. Found in some bacterial cells, this additional outer covering protects the cell when it's engulfed by other organisms, assists in retaining moisture, and helps cell adhere to surfaces and nutrients. Next is flagellum. Flagellum is a protein filament suspending in most of the prokaryotic cells. It helps in locomotion and also in chemotaxis. Dire la prokaryote it may the flagellum, may dagya pa human cell, and that is sperm cell. Next is cell wall. Cell wall is the outermost layer of the prokaryotic and all other types of cell. In archaea, the cell wall is composed of isoprene while the composition of peptidoglycan in the bacteria. It protects the cell from dehydration and the external environment and maintains typical shape. Next is plasma membrane or cell membrane. Plasma membrane is the layer that surrounds the entire cell. It is a thin layer of lipid that lies just below the cell wall. Plasma membrane is semi-permeable in nature. It allows waste product to pass through it but prevents diffusion of proteins, ions, and other essential dissolved solute into the external environment. Next is ribosomes. Pareha sa eukaryotic, prokaryotic may dagya ribosome. Ribosome is a complex molecule of RNA protein found in all living cells. The major of the ribosome is to carry out protein synthesis. Synthesis nga ni, it is a translation of RNA into proteins. Besides, it also carries out functions such as reading the RNA and linking with amino acids to assemble polypeptide chain. So, tapos na kita structural differences, prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. In terms of cell division liwat, eukaryotic by through meiosis and mitosis, while the prokaryotics by through binary fission. Organism example liwat eukaryotic is fungi, protist or protista, plant, and animal. Organism example liwat prokaryotic is bacteria and archaea. Its cell wall liwat, eukaryotic and prokaryotic may pagkakaiba. Kahit eukaryotic, cell wall is present in only eukaryotic plant cells, while the prokaryotic, cell wall is present in all prokaryotic cells. In plasma membrane liwat, both carbohydrate and esterols are present in plasma membrane of eukaryotic cells, while in the prokaryotic, plasma membrane of prokaryotic cells lack carbohydrate and esterols. In cell organelles liwat, Organelles such as lysosome, peroxisome, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, Golgi bodies, etc. are present in eukaryotic cells. Compare prokaryotic. These organelles are absent in these cells. That's all. Thank you for watching.